Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 41 of We're Just Moving Shit. We're taking all our stuff from one base and putting it somewhere else. It's pretty much the gist of what we're doing here. So, yeah, last episode, if you missed it, found an SMG, moving all of our shit, kind of, organizing it. We got a lot of money, so if I wanted to head to the trader, that would be pretty nice. I do want to... What the fuck? Oh, that's a light. I thought there was something in the corner, like a bird's nest. I was like, what the fuck? How'd that get in there? I built this base, damn it. Bird's nest shouldn't be able to spawn in here. But, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought I saw one of those in there. How are these damaged? There's something damaged up here. What? How did you get hurt? It's weird. Where are you guys getting broken? Can the zombies... Oh, the zombies can probably reach up here. They might just be yeah, I was gonna say they might just be randomly swinging at that. Oh, that's broken. Okay, let me guess. I need concrete. Yeah. Let's go into here. Pull out all this shit. Do that. So, I don't know. I don't really have a ton that we could talk about today because I kind of covered a lot of shit in the last video. So, yeah, but I don't know. Kind of looking at all the shit that I have lined up for. I mean, I've got some stuff lined up for this year. Like I've got at least one more playthrough set up for myself after this, but I don't have anything like this set up. Like this right now, I don't have a direct replacement to 7 Days to Die set up, so it's kind of a, what do I do after I finish this series? Well, I don't know, I might take some time off from this, not from YouTube, but like from doing projects like this, just to kind of, let me breathe a little bit. Because, not to say this series takes that much effort to do, but it's moreover, this series is just so... It's kind of like, it's become a major part of the channel just because of how long it is. And TBH, kinda... It's not that I'm sick of it, it's that I'm just starting... It's becoming so much a part of what we do here that it's like, okay, to replace it, we need something almost on its level. Like, we need something that's... This is probably the longest running series we've had outside of a Versus. So, it's and even the Versus usually cap... I think the longest we had was Heart Gold Soul Silver. And the only reason that was so long is just because it's 2 regions instead of 1 for Pokemon, so it's like... And even still, the second region isn't long if you know what you're doing, which Aaron and I did, so we both had the same ideas. When I watch that footage back, it's hilarious to me, because I just see the both of us doing the exact same thing, and it's just, we're doing them slightly different orders, but we both had the same idea when it came to getting into Kanto, which is just, okay, get to all of the towns so you can fly to them later, and then just burn through the gyms. No, I need those. Give me that. Use. Oh, I have a sawed-off? Okay. Weird. Didn't know I actually had a sawed-off still. Whatever, I'll fix that later. So, yeah, I mean, Kanto was interesting just out of watching it, and it's like, okay, yeah, I know exactly what I was doing, which... This episode has gone up... Oh, I could talk about it then, because speaking of Versus... Well, since that episode should have gone up, I believe... What episode needed to go up next? Probably should make sure after this that I put the right episode up so I'm not skipping around and doing stupid shit. I'll check after this, but I believe if I count... I think because 40 went up on Sunday, so this will go up the Saturday after, which would mean what? Episodes, it might have gone up. I don't know. I'll talk about it a little bit. If it hasn't gone up yet, spoilers. But since it probably did, Skull has rejoined our team. And if you guys do not know from the Verses, it's not going to be a complete Skull, but it'll still be like, it's basically Skull because it's a Duskull. I found a Duskull, and Duskull is quite honestly one of the coolest Pokemon I've ever dealt with because it's the only Mon I know that is ridiculously bulky for no goddamn reason. And it just tanks every fucking hit. and doesn't give two shits about what's going on around it. Of course, I wish it could be a Dusk Noir, but since I'm playing through Fire Red, Dusk Noir technically doesn't exist, so yada yada yada. But details, details, details. So, I'm pumped because that means our team just got a hell of a lot bulkier, and we shouldn't have too many issues, knock on wood. Because then again, it also depends on, okay, do I add the Dusk Skull right now, which... Of course I called it Skull, because, yes, it is Skull, so it deserves that type. Where the fuck would I put the short iron rods? Throw them in here? I don't know, I'm kind of thinking of how I want to sort through all this stuff, and I'm going to have to put signs up or something to figure out where I actually want to put things. So, but all in all, yeah, that made me a little happy to see that. I'm also liking how... There are a few people that actually like how they're nicknamed after a Pokemon. I just hope that, you know, it's not me being stupid and just picking whatever Pokemon I feel like nicknaming it after. That, I mean, as much as it's like, okay, cool, it's like the one rule of the Shady Lock that I can't fully do, because he nicknames them after what people that comment suggest a nickname, or like recommend a nickname and all that. But for us, it's kind of like, I don't really have that luxury. Because A, we don't get, like, the comments show up, like, once a month on our videos, so, yikes. But, other than that, we're still doing pretty good, though. As far as, like, I don't know, I want to say, like, as far as YouTube goes, we're still doing pretty good. I mean, we haven't lost any subs, so clearly we're doing something right. But, it's also a, well, we're not quite... Okay, what the fuck do I do with sand? What can I do with sand? Oh, you're just like... Can't you make glass? Make gravel. Ooh, sandbags. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. Sandbags are not very sturdy when you put down quickly and provide decent protection from bullets. I'm not getting shot at, so what the fuck? Put them in the forgeables? I think? The clay I know has to go in there, and the coal can go in there. Cornmeal, I believe I can... Oh yeah, that goes with... Cornmeal is kind of interesting with that, because it's just there. I'm going to put these pine cones away, because it's driving me a little nuts that I still have them. So I'm going to put these pine cones... Put them up on the roof. I still got to get the dirt for doing all this, but I'm going to put this chest... Can I get the angled one? Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. And then I'll move the farming equipment stuff up to there, which I probably should do, but... Yeah, so Fire Red, I'm liking where Fire Red's going. It's ridiculously difficult, though. Like, when I originally mapped out how I was doing everything, yeah, I haven't been able to follow that at all. This is empty, right? Yeah, okay. I have not been able to follow my own kind of guideline for it because, yeah, that series is a bitch. Just because I didn't realize how hard it would be with a lack of potions. And also the fact that like, I know how there are some Poketubers out there that'll say, like, oh, there's randomized and then there's really randomized. But to me, it's like, a randomizer's interesting because if I know what a Pokemon's going to learn, I know what moveset I'm going for already. So I already know to negate some of the moves. Whereas with the way we do randomizers, it's interesting a bit because you don't know what you're signing up for. Like, everything is a challenge. Because I don't know what I'm going to run into. I could, you know, this frickin' Bidoof over here could just start or not Bidoof, like a Rattata could just pack Guillotine. You know, it might just have it. Like, there's no getting around it. It might just. So if it does, I got a plan for that. And by that, it's basically just, okay, hope I don't die. No, I could empty that. Okay. Let me grab use. And then I think everything else that's left is just food. And then I think some of the other waters. So let's grab the canned goods. Just because those don't attract zombies, which I don't need to be dealing with right now. So, and Honestly, if the Fire Red playthrough ends with us winning it, actually, I think win, lose, or draw, I want to check how it would work doing it in a later generation, because doing it in Fire Red, you can't really do berry farming, so you don't get that kind of luxury. But doing it in a generation like Generation 4 or 5, or Generation basically 4 and onward, you can a little more easily take advantage of the berries. Because Gen 3, I don't know, berry farming for me is kind of weird because if the battery dies in those games, you can't really berry hunt. Or you can't, like, plant the berries and actually get them back. So it's a little off-putting, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay, let me just look down the line. Do I have anything? I got some clothing. Got a hazmat suit, which is worthless. Actually, I should do this. So let me put you... let's put you... This floor is like kind of for storage. Because I have... In my head, I have a plan for how I want to do this. And this will suck if I die, because... If I die right near my base... Yeah, if stuff starts to get into this... I'm probably screwed. But, all in all, gonna have to do what we do. Could throw some of these burning barrels around, though. Because these actually could be light. A part of me is like, you're putting fire in a base made of wood. And why do these not actually do anything for lighting? Alright, that's useless. I was kind of hoping, you know, that they're fire, so they would be useful. But they're not. So we're going to put these in here. And put the torch in there too. Cotton. Put the cotton in here, because I don't know why I have cotton. Just trying to go down the line here, but... Yeah, I mean, the game plan, I want to do a later generation, because it'll make things interesting, for the very least. Like, at least if I'm able to go into, like, even say... Hell, let's say platinum here, just to keep things kind of simple. We go into platinum, you can do berry hunting at least. Wait, do I have large beef rations already? No, I don't, okay. And I need to get tuna. And a can of miso. I got some money, got my $4 to my name. But I think... with at least regards to doing a generation where you can get berries, that might make things a little easier. Because if you can use berries instead of potions, that definitely helps, because potions are a lot more limited. And yes, I did put the restrictions on how many, like, berries you can do per gym badge and all that stuff. So I do still agree there is a challenge. And I mean, the game's not easy, but it's kind of... It's interesting how I'm going about doing it. Because the path I'm taking isn't your average path. And I should be putting the seeds up here, actually. Like, all my farming shit. So I'm going to put the seeds in this. Dirt, turds, flesh. I don't think shams can go in there. I'll put the bones in here as well. I need the tree stuff. Because eventually I'm going to get this set up to doing... I have plans for how I want to do this. So I just got to get around to actually setting it up to do it. And where did I put the rest of the seeds and stuff? So I have some room in here to work with. Moldy bread is medical. Cornmeal goes with food. Alright, let's throw some stuff up top. But, because I mean, even if you're able to do like the 8 berries per gym, you still get a lot of good stuff out of it. Like, it's not hard, but it's not making anything totally easier, but it's making it a little bit more lax on... I don't know how I want to put it, because it's like, it makes it easier because you're not spending all of your money on potions, so you're not totally having to budget what you're doing, but at the same point... Okay, don't you guys... Hang on, you get food poisoning, but there's something that I can do with you, right? It'll take away the hunger. There's a risk that comes with it. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. I think you can get turned into stuff. I think like sham sandwiches and the dirty water can get turned into that. I want to make my own food chest. I should grab my money and go see if the trader's got any boxes. So this way I actually have like room for shit. And I do have to build a campfire, which I'll probably build that on the roof just to be safe, because you know what? I don't want to light shit on fire. And I'll need a dedicated water chest, so that'll be interesting. But glass can go into the forgeables, because technically it works. And the rest is just water. Alright, well, I don't want to put these fuel barrels here because I'm going to put signs up behind it, so I don't want to block shit. Put the fuel barrels on the other side. Yeah. Okay, I hear zombies, but I think they're just waddling around outside, so that's not terrible, but I don't want them here. It is nighttime, so that does make it a little more reasonable as to why they're here, but I don't know what to be doing with you bastards. Get out of my fucking house. I don't need you here. Go away. Shoo. So, yeah, so I think, obviously, we're going to be doing another Pokemon playthrough. That's definitely coming up. But it just depends on what generation we do, because I got some ideas for what I want to do, but, oh shit, I didn't mark the house on the map. Fuck. That's not a good thing, because I put my fucking spawn point somewhere else. Alright, let's get in here. I don't think there's much left to move other than food, so I just gotta deal with, yeah, it's just this. The eggs don't attract attention. Yeah, this house also isn't really built for sustaining a lot. I'm not saying it can't, it's just that it probably won't. Alright, let me pull the iron, that, and the wood out of you, and then the anvil as well. And you can't, like, just deconstruct it. You can, and the same with this. Like, you can't just... Why do I just have iron coming out of you? Or, I mean, you can break these down, but you're not getting them back. So, I don't... It's not that I don't want to, it's that I wish I could just pick it up and move it somewhere else. So I think, other than a few bottles of water, which... Okay, I'm gonna try and not be detected, because I don't want to be right now. So I'll try and store what I can get into here. I do hear zombies moderately close. Okay, let's do that. Let's get back into the house. Actually, I need to open up some of this for the meat. Which is weird. Me having it on my person means I can get detected. But when I put it in there, the bike doesn't become like a focus point. Alright, let me just start chugging some of this. Okay, cool. Grab the two of you. Yeah, I know I'm not thirsty. But I just gotta get to my bike. And shove these in real quick. I'm not gonna eat the raw meat because that's not a good thing to do. I'm gonna try and eat this, get a little bit of my hunger up so I'm gonna worry about it. I did get an extra little... I got an extra health point, but not a stamina point? How'd that happen? Thought it ups your health and wellness. Alright, so I think this house is 90% empty now, minus that. Okay. Maximum health and stamina cap put to 104, but yet my stamina's at 103. What? What the fuck? Alright, let me get this bedroll just because I don't need it. Nothing else in you. I'm going to leave these two here, but I'm also going to build more. Since I think I have the resources to do it, I just got to actually do it. So let's hop on the bike. And the last of the stuff's going back into the base. into the new setup. So that's not so bad. We're pretty much good to go now. Minus getting our new crafting bench, forge, chem station. I want to build a cement mixer because that can allow us to get some... Well, we can get fertilizer through... I think you need either the chem station or the cement mixer. Because I know the cement mixer can do it, I just don't know about the chem station how to do it. Because one of them does it relatively cheap and the other is kind of pricey with how you do shit. So, that will do what it do. But we still got a little bit more sorting to deal with, so... Okay, we're done with clothing. Gun parts, we have nothing else. Tools, we've got nothing else. Flashlights and unknown stuff, there's a bedroll we can throw in. Heavy end stuff, we don't got none of that. Forgeables, we got some iron. We have an anvil for the forge. And we got some lumps of clay. And for you... The food is all in the bike. Although I will take my money and go down to... Actually, I'm gonna... Can I build anything moderately useful for storage? Commercial toilet, fancy toilet. I do need to get some dirt to start getting the farm stuff up top. But I was kind of hoping that I could... You can make snow. Oh, snowballs. Alright. Whatever. Not quite what I was hoping for. Because I don't want to just build like 400 fucking chests. Although I do need to build signs. Decor miscellaneous. Let me check. I don't want metal signs. Ew. Can I get a wood sign? Wooden sign. I need nails. Ew. I need nails? Fuck. Where are my nails? How many nails do I even have? I have 7. I have enough for one goddamn sign right now. Are you kidding me? Give me a cold beer sign. Great. Well, let's make a sign. Let's put it up. Put you away. Medical. Right? Because you're medical? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you have raw meat in you, too. Alright, I'm going to make a run to the traders then, so I think we're almost out of time here. So, in the next episode, we have a goal to go to the traders, see if he's got some boxes for sale, but with that, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you guys for watching. If you somehow found enjoyment out of all this, do the YouTube stuff down below. It just goes to show that, you know what, you guys like what we're doing here. And while this series is kind of coming close to a close, I've still got some plans for what I want to do. So, like I said, if you enjoy, do this stuff. But with that, I'm going to get up out here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.